What's up?
Yo, look here. Nick was on it quick.
Yo.
I feel like we just did this.
I know.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, but yeah, it's been a while since we've actually done a show. So
yeah, we got a couple in the same week. So there's Stephen. There's another guy we was on with Monday night. If y'all haven't watched Smash Masters or check their podcast out, go check them out. They've got a great thing going.
Yep.
A little bit of body shop and PDR, kind of mixing it together, and it's a good aspect of
Yep. So just getting it going, so go support them.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to move my mic over here.
Oh, whoa, fancy.
Hello.
Does that sound any better?
You sound like a pilot, announcement. What's up, Amanda?
Hey, sweetheart. I ain't seen her all day.
Yeah. So we got a good show tonight. I know we've both been busy. Finally having a show. Hopefully, like we were saying on Smash Masters the other night, we'll end up getting back in the groove and doing it every week. But we've just been busy and everything we got going on. But
it's been nuts.
We will get back to it.
Freaking nuts. Anyway,
so we got a great show tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I always thought the world of this guy. He's always been a great dude in the industry. His top-notch service, quality, all that. And glad we finally get to get him on. He's been laying low for a little while, but
I've got like 5 lights out here from over the years.
I know, right?
even a broken one that's still hanging on the wall.
Nice.
Because it's like I remember the first videos in that he's putting out, like running over the lights and stuff, showing how durable they were.
Yep.
Okay. But anyway, so yeah, let's bring him on. We got Mr. James Lee with us. Well, we did.
It looked like he's frozen.
He's frozen. His black screen. Oh.
Maybe. Come on. Pedal faster.
Well, still can't see you. No, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
When you guys played the intro video, it said like couldn't play or something. Should I leave and come back?
Yeah, leave and come back real quick.
Okay.
And then
we'll make this work.
Yeah.
I love it when it works all the way up.
I was wondering
5:30, no problems, and then we go live. It's like, oh wait.
I was wondering why in the back room he was just stuck in that position.
I was like, is he sleep? Well, when he came on, like earlier when he popped on, I was sitting like this, just letting my eyes rest for a minute. I was like, I ain't sleeping. Just taking a little break. What up, Tim? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we'll figure it out. If anybody's tech savvy, it should be this guy, James. I think it's just a StreamYard issue on this one.
It's kind of weird because having shows now that it's still daylight out.
What up, other Andy? It ain't here. It's dark. Weather got real today for a little while. I was like, and then we had baby hail, and I was like, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. I never thought I would not want a hailstorm right now. Like,
there's been nothing but sunshine down here.
Right. Oh yeah. It looks like we got him now.
You wanna? I'll add him. There we go.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
Technology doesn't like me the older I get.
Oh, it's StreamYard. We've had that issue before. Have somebody in the back room before the show, no problems, and we go live. It's like,
I know. We're on for like 30 minutes, and all of a sudden, nope.
Gotta love it.
We tried swapping the streaming services, but man, StreamYard is just easy, and so we just went back to it. But
yeah, that other one was
anyway. What's up, Rob? Yeah,
y'all stay safe out there, man. I seen Nathan Albers posted like some flooding issues and crazy hail and stuff.
Yeah,
they say
Houston got hammered like with that last storm.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad tornadoes and stuff going through the areas from that storm
some
too.
Roofs off and stuff.
Yeah.
Stephen said they're talking about getting some in Connecticut. They wouldn't know what to do up there. It's like acorn damage, but a lot more. It's a lot more of a headache too.
Speaking of that, did y'all see Stephen Hamby post that Escalade?
Smoke. We've had some looking like that.
Yeah, but that was all ball peen hammer.
Ooh,
that's what he's saying. Insurance fraud.
Ooh.
Everything on that, like the whole windshield's like 15 shots, the whole vehicle, but none of the trim is damaged.
Yeah,
and every little spot there's paint missing.
Yeah. People don't think we can notice. It's like, okay, now come on. We've seen enough of this to know. Especially when you got a Elimadent fatty, you see everything. Everything. No, like I said, I've always bragged on Elimadent. Like I said, the fatty's my hands down my favorite light to use at the shop. And the mini light. And I remember when I first got your first mini light, I was like, "What is this magic?" Like it was amazing. And now I got the one with the auto suction cup, and that's even better. Oh my god!
Yeah. We're trying to make some of the we're gonna do like that new X Factor form factor, the vacuum one. We're gonna do some mini versions of that as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hear that, Amanda? Got money to spend. Good thing I got hell money.
Being in the shop though, I don't need any more minis. I still have my mini. You know, I think I still have my version. I got my version 1 on the wall. I got a version 2.
What up,
I
Larry?
still use, but then I got my fatties and what's up, Larry? Yeah, but that's awesome for all all the mobile guys.
Oh yeah.
And it's still great having one in the shop, to
I use one to start a dent and cross check it, catch the sideways alley, so I'm not like flip my shit and go, oh hell.
I like my Transit and my Savannah van roofs where it's so tall up and stuff. It's just easy to plop that up there and get everything taken care of.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
If it's a single dent.
No, it's all high spots. It's about 500 high spots.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My shoulders, I'll be sitting there like, God dang! Like I didn't know I was going to be a carpenter. I'm hammering my ass off.
We need to make an auto hammer.
I know. We got one. It don't look like it does very much. It's paid off. James Lee, yeah, it is. We got Mr. Lee on.
What's up, big dog?
Yep, it sure does. So we'll kind of get in a background of how you got started in PDR.
Sure.
I heard you.
I can remember. It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Well, that was before cell phones and
Do you have the two-way radio phone?
Yeah. Cool ones. I need to make a light like that.
Yeah.
Us dick guys will still find a way to break it.
Right. Always.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go back up. Yeah. I mean, I started. What up, Biggs? I started back in 2001 with Dent Wizard. Before that, I had a kid young, and I needed to do something, and I was always interested in like nerd stuff, computers, technology. So I went to ITT Tech, went to the trade school, but I came out making like $11 an hour, not knowing how I'm going to support a family, and that was back in California. And then I had family. Pushing dents, like GEDs, like tripling my income out the gate. I was like, let's see what this is all about. Got hired with Dent Wizard. I think it was 2001. Went through that training program and then came out in California. I can't remember the name of a town I worked in, but they put me in like a service drive right out the bat. And a little route set up, and then I helped grow that. But when I came out, I had a guy named Mike Ford that was a tech, and he was a badass. So he coached me for probably 4 or 5 months one-on-one in the field, and that accelerated my skills like quick. Like I was surpassing 2-year techs in about 5-6 months. But I attribute it to that for sure.
James Ricci said, "You armed and dangerous, son."
You got the guns out.
He does. I seen you in MT. I was like, "What?"
That's part of my absence. I had to get my health back on track.
Understandable.
Mental health more than anything.
Right.
Everything's good.
He said, "Does Texas allow open carry?" Yep.
Yes, we do, but
it's Texas.
I can still carry because I don't want bad guys to know that I'm, strapped. So I would not recommend it. It's I would keep it hidden. My personal opinion.
Right.
I think he's talking about your guns. You got.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just slid my gun on the side.
Yeah.
He's talking about them guns
back there.
Ready to go.
Them things ain't concealed at night.
Oh God, gotta love James.
Who was your trainers at Dent Wizard training?
I had Brad Beach, but
Okay.
Gateway Dent, who's Gateway Dent now, was there also. He's a private trainer now. God, what's his name? I'm so horrible with names. I feel
I am
bad.
too.
Gateway Dent's the name of this company now. He was a trainer in Dent Wizard. And then the other guy passed away, right? So one of the trainers passed away. Tim. It was Tim, Brad Beach, and then
Mike Seawald.
That's it, Mike Seawald. Yeah, he had the tiger. He had that tiger in his house and shit. He let everyone go over there and see that thing. I think it was nuts.
Tiger King.
A tiger at his house?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Tiger King. I will never financially recover from you. I love that, Jeff.
Carol Baskins. Damn it.
So, yeah, Tim, he was great, man.
Yeah, they were all cool, man. It was a good experience, and I think their trainings. I still think Dent Wizard has one of the best trainings to date. They taught me a lot. You know,
I agree.
Zero background in that field, and was able to pick it up and move forward.
What's up, for me, Barry? I feel like it was false hope though, because you're in training, you're fixing dents this big, and then you get out in the real world and you don't forget a dent this big. It's like, wait a minute, y'all ain't teaching me this now. What are we doing?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, like, I felt like I went from having a job to having a career, and something that as much as I put into it, I can get out of it. Like my whole passion and fire and motivation changed when I felt like, you know, when I was in an 11-hour job and going, what can I get? Another $1 an hour every year, maybe. How am I going to feed my family? I was living in a trailer park. So I was like, there's just no way. And then once I saw like where I could take this, it was motivation to just go balls to the walls with it.
That's awesome. I love you with the ITT, and then you did PDR, and you kind of combined the two to.
So I went in for electronics, so I was still nerding out, and you know, back then I made even then a lot of my own tools, or I took some tools and heated them and bent them and shaved them, curved them to be my own.
Yep.
And then the lights sucked that we had. Oh my God. I mean, reflection boards weren't bad for working outside. Honestly, I still liked some of the fog fade with the spray. What up, man? But the lights we had were those old like RV lights, and if you breathed on it too hard, it would break. And so you would pull it out of your bag, you know, just hope it works this time.
Yeah, the days of hooking up the car batteries with your 500-foot cord. God, that was
then you're like, oh shit! The ball didn't break. You know, you're in there like a Nintendo cartridge.
The good old days, man. We're spoiled now. You think looking back at that stuff, like God, some of the newer techs now wouldn't know what to do with the shit we had back then. They'd be like,
yeah, for sure, spoiled for sure. I remember Dent Wizard said their training passing percentage increased by like 20-something% when they started using our lights. I guess the techs could just naturally see better with the reflection. So I mean, if you can't see what you're doing, you know, it's gonna be a lot harder to fix. So just that visual improvement alone, not to mention the tools, man. That was one of the things that Mike Ford, my trainer after school, taught me, like the Ford tool that everyone used to like with Dent Wizard. He
wrist killer.
Out of my arsenal and chucked it, wouldn't let me use it because he said that's what killed him and ruined his career. So he would come up and bust my ass if I wasn't using like proper form. And so, but thank God, because like I see now, because I pushed a lot of dents. Like I ended up going to auction where it was just how many dents can you push in a day, you know? I'd come home and ice my, Epsom salt ice my arm, like
I did 75 panels today. What is this?
It made like the percentage was really low at the auction.
30%.
But man, you could push a lot of metal. So that's why I ended up pursuing out of that, because I knew like, okay, it was good now, but I can't maintain this forever.
Yeah.
And then plus you reach a level, where you can only push so many dents, so you have to get people under you. And I tried to sell Dent Wizard on that because I was doing the job of like the sales manager, getting my own accounts, and I had more work than I could do. So I asked them to hire a new tech, bring him in, give me 2% of what he bills, and I'll line him up with work. And they told me no. So they lost me for 2%. 2%. Come on, guys.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not mad at them now, but
no, like it worked out. No. It obviously worked out. You can still be getting that 2%. Like, man, I messed up.
Yeah, I've been like, damn, I should have went for 3.
I remember getting your first light. We had a banquet. It was before Dent Wizard started, giving out the Elimadent lights for techs or whatever. But we had a banquet. Garrett Griffith, he would buy tools and we could auction like Wizard bucks and get them. And your Elimadent light was sitting there. I was like, yep, I put all my bucks on that when I got out. That was big time, man.
It trips me out because when I was leaving, it sucked because they told me, I said, if they couldn't give me that deal, can you make me an independent contractor, take away all my perks, pay me a flat 70%? And they told me they would do it, but they were just like leading me on. So for like 3 months, I stuck with that. And I was building another route, on the side so that I can live and move on. And I told all of my accounts I got, hey, they're going to do right by me. I know I'm not going to be able to service you anymore. We can service you under Dent Wizard. And then they told me, nope, can't do the deal. And I was like, what? And then they threatened me, like, if we see you anywhere in Texas, we're going to sue you, even though we won't win. We're just going to bankrupt you and tie you up in court. And that same dude that told me that now has to see my lights in his face all the time. So I'm like, karma's a bitch.
It is. You should have like a 3D printed on the back of it, just you cheesing.
I don't like to see that guy, but man,
that instance be that guy.
Like what I said when we were kind of talking, I was a little thin skinned in the beginning when I put my heart and soul in the product, and someone would like diss it, I'd be like, what the hell, man? I get all butthurt now, like I can just laugh at it.
Right.
I had to tough it up a little bit. I'm just too sensitive.
Well, nah, like I said, that's your baby. I can understand too. Like, it's hard to not take business stuff personal. Like,
yeah, it's nice to be at a place now where you've gone through things in your life, you've overcome them to where like everything, other areas of your life are now easier. Because it's like, shit, this ain't nothing. I feel like I was like on my deathbed. Like, shit. Oh, someone's crying about a light. Not the end of the world.
What year did you start the Elimadent?
07, I believe it was. 07.
Okay. Man, been that
didn't really do a lot. Like, I mean, for the first 2 years, it took me a little over 2 years to develop that first light. So I started developing it and then pulled out that name. I didn't really do a lot with it because I was just developing that light. And then when I had something functioning, I didn't have social media, and I was like, well, let's see what social media is. It's out there. How do I get this in front of people? Because I think techs would want this because I'm a tech and I've built what didn't exist, and signed up, found some like Dent forums and posted it in there, and it went like gangbusters for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on? But it was cool. And then went to the MTE for the first, well, it wasn't the first time. I had gone to that little MTE when they had it in Texas. I guess that was a real shitty one. That one was my first experience, and I thought it was cool because I got to see the tools on, in person. I was like, this is badass. Then went to the Florida one, was like, oh, okay, I see what they're saying now. That one was weak.
That was MT Little E.
Yeah. That was the only thing not bigger in Texas.
That's hilarious. So what was you're working outside or, just working on dents, and you're sitting there like, I'm tired of plugging this damn light up. Like, there's got to be a way.
Yeah, so when I started experimenting, I had all kinds of I had toys, I had RC cars, and I was into like little electronic stuff. So I was like, man, why can't I use an RC car battery on this? And I started with that, and it worked. But I was like, then I was a Makita guy at that time. I was like, man, that'd be really nice if I could just keep one battery system, one battery. So when that goes dead, instantly click another one in. And I found these really bad boxy adapter things that could click the battery in. That's all it was. I think it was for like mounting in your garage and to hold your batteries.
Yeah.
And I converted that through drill, and I'm routering holes in this thing and capping all the wires. Like, we built that thing from scratch like researching like the slip ring so it could spin and do all that. Like, I had to discover all that to figure that out. It was insane. The biggest issue honestly was like, that was a hard one, but getting that 18 to 20 volt battery to work on a proper LED. Like, they're not going to just compatible with 12 volts. They had conversion circuits like buck circuits or step down regulators that you could use to convert the voltage, but a lot of loss and not as efficient. So I ended up developing our entire own LED at that time. And then we've improved it even since then. And then we always constantly looked at it and we're like, there's issues we want to fix. Spinal cord came out because like we all use lock line. Working on some improvements to that too, and we're also working on some improvements of the base. So now that I'm freed up with our merger with Anson, it's so nice to be able to do what I actually enjoy and just like create stuff and improve existing stuff. So there's going to be a lot of, I think you guys will be happy to see a lot of things you may have wanted to see either come out or be fixed in the current versions, just like anything, like your phone, constant updates, improvements. That's what we're doing. So we're going to constantly try to keep updating our current product, but release new stuff too.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I was, once we talked briefly at MTE, and I know I've heard other people talking like where you get to still do your development stuff, but Anson is kind of handling the part of what was hard for you because you wasn't staffed really for it. Like, that's huge to be able to get into that.
Yeah, it's like, I won't get too personal, but really what happened was personal life took a big hit. I was with my high school sweetheart, married for 23 years, together 25. She fell into some addictions, tried to make it work for like 5, 6, 7 years, kind of put me in depression. That with working, I got burnt out. If you know the people that know me close, that my work ethic is stupid. At work, like I'd pull like 48-hour shifts, sleep 10 hours, go do it again. And I was killing myself. But I'm like OCD, ADD. When I'm in that moment, like I can't stop. It's like I'll leave a notepad by my bed or notes on my phone. I'll wake up in the middle of the night with. That's how I can do what I was trying to do and note it. And then I can't sleep because then I'm thinking about it. And then I got to get my ass out to the shop and work on it. So everything fell in line. Perfect. I still believe things happen for a reason. My faith never got stronger. It all just happened to create who I needed to be now and continue to grow. So there's not a better company. There's not a company that could have convinced me to do this. Like, I feel like it's mutually beneficial. It was perfect timing. It's got that motivation, that fire back in me to want to do it. It's just overall been amazing.
I can tell just in how you are now,
Yeah. A lot. Everyone
fired up.
Said it like, glad to have you back. Miss you for a while. I'm like, shit. I didn't know I was gone some of the time. When I was gone, I was trying to figure out how to get out of it. Yeah. I was like, I'm stuck in this hole for a minute. Heartbreaks, motherfucker.
Right. I get it. No, it's like I said, I'm glad to see you back, obviously. But now, I'm stoked to see what you come out with. I need you be smart enough to do this. We were talking about the other day. I need a light stand. You know how the gimbal, you can train it to follow you with your phone?
Yeah.
I need a light stand with a gimbal on it that follows me around, and like I can put my hand up and it raises the light. That's what we need next. I'm out here doing these hell estimates. I'm moving my light around. I'm like, good God, if I just had a gimbal version of this.
MTE 2026, there's going to be a robotic light stand out there.
I'm buying it. I don't care how. Take my money.
I mean, anything can be done. It's cost effective, right?
Right.
I mean, with robotics and AI coming out, I feel like that could be definitely something doable. I'm heavily looking into battery technology. The battery technology is, especially with the electric cars coming out now, is about to get insanely better. The battery technology that I'm looking at is currently only being used in aerospace, and it's not feasible at all for ours. But I'm constantly checking back in because once it is, our lights are going to be lighter weight, longer running, faster charging.
Sweet.
By multiple factors. Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah. That's what our industry needs. Like, I love seeing guys like you, like the whole tool industry, like they're evolving while we're evolving. We're fixing bigger damage. They're evolving with tools to fix that bigger damage. It's great to see all around.
The crazy collision shit we're doing these days, like those tension tools and stuff. It's like, man, I wish I had those when I was
like, four Taurus doors.
Man. But it's amazing. I love that techs are building tools because, like, you can have manufacturers do it, but they're just kind of guessing, or building a tool when we've been in there. Like, I mean, I've had multiple sets of tools, like Dentcraft's orange whale tail, the long one. Like, I'll keep an S bend on that just for those certain doors. Like I had two. I had a straight one and an S bend. I grabbed the S bend one, whoop, right down the door. Like butter. Never have to bend that one. Just leave it. So simple stuff like that. Like techs are building cool ass shit. I love to see it. Someone just like the Dent Vision or something, or just at the Anson event, like that little knockdown where the center slides.
Yeah, the little
like because I have carpal tunnel tendonitis from pushing. I was like, man, I wish I had this too. Like no shockwave, no nothing.
It's working good. I was just beating the crap out of it. Oh yeah,
I haven't got one yet. I'm waiting for a tool van. We got hail tool vans.
I called my favorite dyke and he just sent one to me. Like I paid for it, but he was on the road and he
watch out. Facebook will flag you for that shit.
Oh yeah. You're gonna have to like change the word like corn, when they say or great.
Yeah, I gotta get one. I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah.
It's a flag.
And I got it. I won't even say that because that'll definitely be flagged. I'll zip that one.
No, it's like you said, it's cool that techs can kind of get in the tool manufacturers. It's like shout out to John Vidine and A1 the other day. I hit that chameleon he's got. It's like super. It bends really good. It gets behind the braces on Silverado. I hit him up. I was like, "You think we can make this a tad bit stronger?" I think it was like 4 days later, I had one in the mail, and it's like perfect now. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Like, awesome, man. That's awesome. My career is slow. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it takes me a minute to get something where I want to release it. Sometimes I have to like show my circle and let them test it and let them convince me because it's never ready. It's never good enough, But I can attest for the Dent Van guys. It's most of the time not their fault. Almost probably all the time that they don't have the tools because I know they have hit me up several times. Like, I'm sorry, man, I'm sold out. I wish we had some for you.
That's what Big said. He said he cleared big space in his van for new lights.
Yeah. He's like, if you don't give me lights soon, you're not going to see me. These guys are going to mob my ass and drag me down the street.
Steph and I did see that paddle in like pictures and stuff, but I haven't really got to see it in action. Just some pictures from Anson. I hate that I miss Anson open house. It kills me. I always get the FOMO. But May is when I'm here slamming and jamming, and like I can hardly go to the bathroom, let alone Texas.
See you, James.
See you, brother.
Richie, not
other James. James Lee's like, what? You already got me off? We done. They threaten me daily.
I ain't mad at you.
Biggs, I don't think they threaten you because you ain't got the lights on there. They just threaten you because you're you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I love Biggs.
I do too.
Yes. The whole Anson crew is awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's so cool to be like just one big family now. I mean, we've done business with them for so long; they already felt like family. So now,
for sure.
Now that
even if it's the first time you meet them, man, they just make you feel like your family. Yeah, that's what's so great about it.
There you go. There's your family member.
Thanks, Biggs. So, James, you may not know the whole story on that. So, what, 2
or 3 years? There's your first MTE.
Or 3 years ago. I'm getting close to Orlando, driving to MTE, and I think it's Chris and Craig. I think it's Chris's van.
Okay.
So I pull up beside them. I roll my passenger window down, and I just flip them off. And I roll it back up and just keep going.
I got in trouble.
It was Biggs and his wife. And so ever since then, it's just, it was awesome.
April, she said Anson crew definitely the best people for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were talking about, you hopefully coming out with a fatty version of the new light you've got coming out.
I wasn't going to say nothing. I was keeping that information for myself.
We all need to know that. I mean,
I would say the 48-inch and the 38-inch, like you saw at the show, are going to be here. I want to say next month, by the end of the month. They should be. Then, I mean, she's ordering parts, so many parts that she's probably going to want. I mean, I don't know. She's moving fast. So
Moving fast.
I said, I'm going to ask her what the next size she wants to make, because I'm already kind of shooting for this fatty. I'm stuck. Like I said, what I need to do, I don't want to lose some of the features of the fatty. So we could easily make a wide, the same dimensions as the fatty, but we'll lose the lens height adjustment. I'm going to try to, I've been working on ways to move the LED within the housing, so you can still have that feature. I have a strong suspicion if I can make that happen reliably enough that we can ditch the fatty, because it's such a more light form factor, and you'll still have the width and the LEDs. So I'm going to shoot where she wants something by September to have for the Vegas show. So that'll either at that, I should actually give me enough time to decide if we're going to switch to that or add that and the fatty. But we should have fatties at that September show or that new setup, one or the other.
I never thought we'd talk about fatty so much on the podcast.
You're going to have to call one the dump truck next or something, huh?
I love my fatties, but I do want one of the new ones too.
Oh,
I like having that little bit thinner one as well. So
they're two different animals. They're two different animals.
That new light is. I seen. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. It looks cool. It's pretty. It's functional. It's lightweight. It's got a nice fade. It's good.
Yes.
That's what I love about MTE. We help set up on Thursdays or whatever. And I love it. I'm all in. I'm like, I could see all this shit first. Helping and stuff. I'm like buying that.
Yep.
So,
yeah, you got your list already started before the show.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, just hold it for me. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Unless it's Stanliner, then they're like, "Oh, you can't buy it until Friday."
Oh yeah,
Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs. I think we decided on X Factor. We're gonna call the new lights the X Factor.
I love it. Can we get a moonlight version?
Man, if you make it long enough, you can curve it and it will work.
That's what they all say. If it's long enough, it'll bend. Oh God.
Oh Jesus. Where are we going here? This just went south real fast.
What are y'all talking about? I'm talking about lights. Come on.
Talking about stuff.
Look, Biggs is wearing you out.
Like, now he wants it in his hand.
Of course he does.
Damn.
Well, we're over halfway through the show, so we get in a little bit of, outside the industry, what all you got going on. We know, like I said, I want to talk about that sweet ride you got now, like title of the thing. You got to quit posting on Facebook. I get the damn jealousy of it.
So as I was kind of alluding to earlier with personal life, I tried to save my marriage, didn't work out. I had to separate from that. So that was kind of a big eye opener that I need a better work-life balance, which is another reason why this merger was perfect timing. So obviously I love cars and all of that. So I bought me, you could call it the poor man supercar, the American supercar, the C8 Corvette. So I bought that, and then I met a girl who's into cars as much as me, and so we've been dating for like 7 months now, and we just go to car show every weekend, and we help do promotions for like, for example, there's the Sunshine Kids Ride. It's kids that have terminally ill cancer. They load them up on a bus to surprise them. All of us come out, give a donation, and then line up all our cars. And they come out of the bus not knowing where they're going. They see all these cars, and they get to pick the car they want to ride in, and we escort them with a police escort to the Austin Capitol. So it's just super cool.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Like that. Yeah. It's like, bring your tissues with you. It's
I'm sure
it's life changing stuff. That's just like, obviously, you got to work, you got to have security, you got to earn, but just a higher purpose, just a more meaningful,
Didn't y'all just do something like last week?
Yeah, we supported something called Help. It's where like disabled kids go around this particular horse called Bubbles. It just helps calm them and soothe them. So they can give them normal training that we take for granted every day that comes, basic to us. So we're trying to be a big part of that. I started trying to get the nonprofit foundation, Bless Up in there. A lot of people know me by Bless Up. It's my Pay It Forward movement. We're just trying to do random acts of kindness, and we say pay it forward. unless you're in the drive-through, pay backwards. And so have my logo made up of all that stuff. We're trying to do that on the side. It's like our side personal pay, give it back to the community.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So that's, you was talking about the Anson merger, so that's going to allow you to kind of have more time with that too, right?
I'm full-time busy with Anson.
Okay.
So all of that is, it's storming here right now. If you lose me, it's because I lost power.
It's all good.
No, I'm full-time still with Anson. I do that on the side. And it's like, it's kind of like it just happened. So like if we're in a restaurant and we just see something that we feel like there's something there. Like me and my girl the other day were at Roadhouse and we looked like a son and a mom. They're older, and we just said, hey, we want to pay for their meal. Don't tell them who did it, And we're eyeing them. We want to see it. The mom hands the son her card, I guess, to let him pay for it, so he didn't feel like ashamed or anything. And so then when they told her that the bill was paid for, they started they were like, oh, tearing up. It's just like moments like that you hope it just keeps moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that's just what we're trying to do. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time unless we do organizations and stuff on the weekends, to help those people.
Yeah.
But we're also using it for one of my friend's kids had a brain tumor, and so donate to that GoFundMe. Kevin Hellwood Foundation, we'll try to donate to that, and PDR community in general. We try to help our own community as well. So if we have funds set aside to do things like that, and a tech comes up in need, we'll make sure to donate to that.
That's huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love shit out of it.
Yeah.
How'd you meet your girlfriend?
Dating app, actually.
Hey, I met my wife online. So
man.
Yeah,
bro, I've been married my whole life. So I was like, when I'm ready, I was going to start dating again. I was like, what is this shit? I had to look up these terms. I was like, what does that mean? Oh, you're in some weird open relationship type shit.
Am I a thought? What is a thought?
Oh no, they got weird pansexual something. I don't know, bro. It was. I almost gave up. I was like, man, I'm gonna take a break. But it just, again, it was meant to be, and we clicked right away.
That's awesome.
So it's super cool because I thought I was gonna be shut down for quite a while or open up to anybody again, and it's moving faster than I thought, so it's cool.
That's huge. Awesome. Yeah, she came to MTE with you. What'd she think of MTE?
Yeah, she was overwhelmed, I think. So she gets a little I'm not very organized with her, trying to tell her where she could help. So I guess she was just sitting there kind of what do I do, and give me some guidance, and I'm stuck bouncing everywhere. I felt bad for her, but it was an experience. We had fun too. We went to the Hard Rock, the guitar one. The guitar hotel was pretty badass. You guys been to that? Or it's shaped like a guitar?
Not that one. We got we've got a casino down in Mississippi right here next to us at Hard Rock. But
that guitar Hard Rock is sick. Really? It's a whole light show and stuff they do.
Crazy.
Really?
Badass, yeah.
Did you go to Andretti? Do some go-kart racing?
Oh man, I didn't. We have something here called K2 go-karts. Yeah.
Okay.
We're at Coda. Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah.
Are they the electric ones or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I like the electric ones. They're all torque. Let's go.
Yeah, they're
good.
I rented a Porsche Tycoon, I guess it's called Taycan. Whatever that is. It's called the twin turbo. I think it's 0 to 60 in 2.4 all-wheel drive. But I don't know, man. I'm not sold on electric vehicles yet. They're cool, they're fun.
Of all people, that's kind of mind blowing to me that you're not sold on
No,
batteries.
They're cool. No, but I mean, man, it's different when you have that sound behind you. I love that sound.
Well, you can always add the sound. Don't they?
They're trying to do that. The Challenger was gonna put speakers on that thing. I was like, come on, guys.
Put some tires in the spoke, or put some baseball cards.
Baseball cards, yeah.
You're like, man, that thing sounds good. You roll the passenger window down. Somebody's over there on the microphone going. Boom, boom.
Ball dudes trashing 12-year-olds on the track.
It's fun, man. When we go to Andretti's down there, you know, you got old Jack Bucknell. He's hard to beat, but
I beat him. Finally, I didn't let off the brake because I was beating Jack. I was like, I be damned if Jack beats me again on this.
See, what I hate is it goes by your time, your lap time.
Oh,
I want to beat the sucker. I want to pass
Yeah.
him. That's
Actual
how
pass,
yeah.
Yeah,
No, it goes by the lap time. I'm like,
that's how our track is. We got an electric kart track in Nashville. It's all time trial stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't think you're racing on the track at the same time as everybody and stuff.
so do they
What up,
start you
Jägermeister?
staggered pretty far away then?
no.
No, they let you all out, but man,
Yeah.
they're kind of wonky with that stuff. Like it feel like mine was lagging. I'm like, oh, come on now, you bitches! Like, quit hitting that button. Let's go.
Well,
We
you
got
go
the-
downhill and it starts backing off. I don't like
Oh,
that. I
does
want
it?
the sucker to fly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Huh.
Uh,
Yeah, we got
it's
the
fun
cheap,
though.
They are. They're badass.
Yeah.
We got the cheap Briggs and Stratton ones at like Austin Park and Pizza, but they're slow. They're like,
There's still a gas powered one down by the casinos, and I mean, their suckers are fast. You got to be 16 years old.
they
To
like the
drive
dirt
them?
bike motor ones, the 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
You,
badass.
you got to wear the helmets and the neck
Yep.
guard
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that stuff. And
I mean, it feels you might be doing 40 miles an hour, but you're 1 inch off the ground. It feels like you moving.
yeah.
Hampton's got sweet things to say about you.
Oh, thanks,
Nicest
Ryan.
person you ever meet, PDR. Yeah, James has always been awesome. Always enjoy when catch you somewhere like Anson Open House or MTE or whatever, getting to chat with you for a minute. Or but MTE, I was kind of like your girlfriend. I was like, you need some help? You need some help? All right, cool. I guess I'll go do something else.
and it can be overwhelming trying to help set up, especially
man.
The big areas like Anson has. Man,
Yeah.
there's just so much.
Yep.
And everybody's got their system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ADD, so I'll be like, yeah, squirrel.
Right.
That's why
Yeah,
I love helping Dentcraft because they've got pictures of every little wall where it goes.
We were talking about that, Ryan, that first lighty, when you came on your first light running over and stuff. That was so awesome.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Everyone's trying it.
Yeah.
Why am I getting so many broken lights?
That's okay.
No, I had my first one. I was fixing a car. It was on a lift, just like 3 foot off the ground, and it lost suction and it went down and the corner broke.
Yeah.
And I didn't go on social media bashing. I reached out and you actually sent me a new one. And I was like, heck yeah. Oh, I didn't
You got the thumbs up for it.
You got double thumbs up. Come on. There we go.
That's me. I've had all 3 versions of the mini light. It's not because I broke them. It's just because a new one comes out. Like, gotta have it. Like,
Yeah.
Tool whore right here.
I had 2 of one of the first versions, and then when Fred Delaney was down here helping me, he had one like version 2 or 3 or whatever it was, and he's like, I don't use it. You want it? Like, heck yeah. Got it. And then I got the fatty, and
it's always good to have a backup of your lights too. So
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
you want to keep the
That-
backup.
That auto section, I'm telling you, I still blow people's minds. They come in and we're what?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't going nowhere, son.
I didn't realize personally until when I started to test it and use it, because I wasn't pushing dents, but I'm testing it pushing dents, and I'm like, wow, like my focus and concentration is remaining on my work and not worrying about that plunger creeping down. Or
Yeah.
the light falling
Yes.
off. So it actually
Yeah.
improved again my repair times and quality because I'm fully focused on what I'm doing, moving through stuff.
Yeah, it's cool seeing the evolution of them and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
They look the same, but they came a long way. They still.
Yeah. Putting a little-
no more videos. No more videos driving over them,
Yeah,
especially like the fatty and stuff.
The
Yeah,
fatty's
cool.
huge, man. It's huge. We need to get Donald Trump to freaking promote it.
It's huge. The best light out there.
Try to run over the Corvette, you get stuck. You be wheel up in there and stuff.
Yeah, that was my vet in the body shop, man. That's like a skateboard. If you hit a pedal, it's like a pebble. It's like that's how my first one was in the body shop. I hit a pothole doing 55. Bit the rim and the frame rail underneath.
Oh,
Took 7
Jesus.
months to get the part. They're just now fixing it.
Tad.
I was so confused at MT when you let me borrow the one with automatically suction. I didn't understand why it was making noise. Tad Taz still uses like a rock and a chisel to write his invoices out on. So that's a little old school.
Broomstick and a hammer fixing
Yeah.
Oh
dents.
yeah. We joke with him, and he's a beast at it. Like he can fix anything, and like he's still got these old cranky, old rusty. I'm like, how the hell did you do that quick and badass?
That's how my brother-in-law is. He has like 6 tools, and I got a TDM cart, the long one, pulled over and stuffed under it. And I'm like, I'll grab like the perfect tool. Like if I'm a little off the angle, I'm grabbing another one. He's just in there like, no. I'm like, what the hell?
It's funny how everybody's different with that. I mean, some people just got what they like and make it all work. And I'm like, no, I want everything new. I gotta have it.
Like
Nobody
Sal
like
with the bit dial, he's got his own style too. Have you ever seen him? That guy can fix some clean stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I still, if I don't have the right tool, I have used crowbars. If it's something that's going to get in there and get the leverage.
What's up, John? Yeah, leverage is key, man.
Yeah.
I used one of those. I experimented with those. You ever seen those massaging tools? It's like a rubber ball. It's like pick some bed size with those. Just
I remember the first time I bought it, and the first one I used it on was a jacked up truck, had 44-inch tires on it.
Yeah.
So the bottom of the bed right there, I didn't even have to squat down, and I'm 6'4". And I just got it. I videoed it, and it was a crease all the way down. I was like,
hell yeah.
Like, hell,
it worked. Did the job? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did. But that was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it collects dust.
Yeah. There's so many like just good tools.
It was a cool thing at the moment, but
it's
now,
awesome.
now they're making a comeback.
They make a tool like for specific sections and types of dents. It's insane. It's awesome. I remember I watched John Hiley fix a big old blowout with a basketball. He deflated it, put it behind the panel, and starts pumping it up. I was like, no shit. Little stuff like that. I'm like, that's a good idea. I never thought
right. I know, yeah, that's the thing. I never think about shit like Bryce Kelly is the world's best at like coming up with some crazy ways. I'm like, I've never in a million years.
He's something else. If I didn't see the videos, I'm like, no way. That's by John. I'm like, damn.
He's got like 2x4s glued onto the panel, and this. I'm like, what the hell is in somebody's driveway?
Yeah, I know. Thanks for humbling me back down. Just when I thought I was a badass getting good.
I ain't trying to be Bryce Kelly no more. Like, you can have all. I'll send them to you if they want to come to Florida. They can have that.
He's fixing a truck in a driveway, and the customer has 2 Ford Fiestas, so he glues them to the truck.
You drive this way, you drive that way. Oh shit, we broke the Fiestas.
The new Fiesta tension rod, huh?
That lateral tension it has. We was talking about earlier how far it came, and like it seems like every day there's a new one coming out, and they all have a great use. I haven't found one yet that I haven't found a use for.
Yeah.
Man, I was using the new Kiko one on this door I've got out here.
Yeah.
And just trying it out. Nothing, it wasn't a big dent. It's just I needed some tension. I was like,
it releases so much pressure for you.
It does.
It moves so much more metal so smooth. Like, man, I look back at my career and go, man, there's so many times I could have used that because to get accounts, like the big shit or the shit everyone passed on is what I had to fix to get them. So man, those would have been lifesavers.
Back when they had to beat the crap out of even the big old slide hammers and yanking one way and then you're making
more work for yourself sometimes.
Oh God, so much more work for yourself. Something that would have taken a couple hours now took 15 hours. And
the first time I've always been a hammer knockdown guy, and the first time I saw someone blend a rail with blending hammers, I was just like, well, okay, let me try that. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit! Oh, oh shit! I just made that worse. That's all.
Yeah, we're going to supplement this.
Yeah. I missed about 15 dents right here.
Watching some of the first videos of Shane Jacks doing it, and it's like, how the hell did that just come out like that?
Right.
And then you get it, and it's like
it's a dent, and he's beating it, and it's flat now.
Beating around it, it's like. But
speaking of,
once you figure out the process on how to do it, it's like, holy shit.
I still can't blend worth of shit. That's probably my biggest downfall of blending. I'm just not a blending guy. I try.
I ended my career when blending was starting to get big, so I'm not good either.
Yeah.
I definitely see the skill though. When you get way back with it, you can see, what's still low, and just be able to hit it. I see the benefit.
I cheated. I got one of them Kiko little extensions. You put your knockdown in the end of it,
those.
stretch back.
I have that.
I'm a fan of that for that
shit
shit.
works.
And then on the roofs, the roofs of them bands too. I got to get that out and extend, and it's perfect. So
I think I had an Ultra one too. It was like it fit his big ring one. It had 3 different links.
Yeah.
I'd send you pictures of the ones that I'd made out of aluminum, probably 3/4 inch round tubing, about 4 foot long. I made a handle on it and then drilled through the end and put it where I could screw on tips and stuff. Way back.
It worked though.
Heck yeah. I just got them hanging up now.
Speaking of tips, them new Willie Quick tips that I took a picture of today in our text group. The black, they got like caps on them. Those things are phenomenal. I was using the shit out of them all day.
Man, because I remember wearing through the Waxman tips or whatever all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I got material that's so much better. You're not pushing.
Yeah.
Ted Coonahan, Black Magic tips. Them things I got a little one on my VIP. That thing will not die. I'm like, keep on going, buddy.
Awesome.
But even the one that fits on the R4 tips, I mean.
Well, once you kill one, just we need to throw a big old post bitching about it. Be like,
yeah,
this one's dead. What the hell? This one only lasted me 2 years and made me $100,000.
Unacceptable. That's what
should have lasted.
I had a sharp bit on the bedside, and I had the Hell's Angel, and it was kind of prickling up a little bit. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought about them Black Magic caps, and one fit perfectly on a Hell's Angel. Whenever it just smoothed it right out, I was like, these some bitches been sitting over here for I didn't even think about it.
I was cranking on OBS front fenders.
Have a good night, Ted.
See, but the other day, they're just crushed in and down towards that lip. But I put the Black Magic tip, the blade tip on there, taped it up, cranking on both sides, untape it. Man, ain't like nothing even touched the tip. I'm like, hell yeah, I love that. I tried it with the R4 a couple times. Damn, it already went through the cherry cap. I'm like, shit.
It sucks too, because when you're like, it's nice, soft, and you're pushing a lot of area, and then all of a sudden that bang, you're like, oh shit, then you're like metal on metal, trying to flatten that out.
James like, what? James like, why are we talking about fixing this? I ain't fixed it in years.
I still geek out and nerd out when I see a new tool. I'm like, oh shit, I know right where I'd use that.
Right. Yeah, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had them 4 Taurus doors back in the day, and that's what lateral tension. I'd have had lateral tension on all them Taurus doors.
Did you do a 4-star for Dent Wizard?
Yeah.
Their 4 Taurus smashes?
Well, I didn't get to do the 4 Taurus 4-star. When I came back, it was in 2011 when I did the 4-star.
Okay.
It was like Malibu's and
big old swoop freaking door. Good God.
I fixed 1 million of those at the auction in Nashville all day.
I made the mistake of finishing up first, and they made me clean up the other guys that didn't fix theirs. So I was like, bro, I get extra points for this.
I had to do that too. One dude brought at the 4-star in Malibu, he brought a metal chair over and sat down on the quarter panel. And Steve Payne was like, this stupid son of a bitch. Or one of them was like, this stupid son of a bitch. And then the chorus, they're like, go over and clean this bullshit up. I'm like, what? Why?
Right?
It's worse when you got to clean up somebody else's shit. Like, man, I wish you would have touched it.
Way worse. I've seen people make more work out of the day. You're like, why are you pushing there? Why are you knocking there? Why are you starting there, bro? Once you learn how dents unfold, there's a process for sure.
Oh yeah.
You lock one of those up, and you're just cussing yourself.
They're cranking. There's a big crown this big on it. They're just cranking away. Like, what are you doing?
Well, it's like, seeing some people's videos, like they're posting out there, just like doing the repair and just a little bit of pushing and that. And I'm like, why are you pushing there? The dime size dent, you're pushing all around that sucker. Come on, you can do it. Hit the middle. Hit the middle.
Tell the devil
I know.
about
to say
that's why I don't ever do it. I come in there, but I'm like, y'all doing a good job over there. Keep up at it.
Just send them down to the Drunken Olympics. They won't mind.
God. we ain't got to do that in years, have we?
They didn't do it now.
No, I go to bed early now. I don't drink, so I'm in bed at like 9 o'clock. Like, what am I doing? Everybody's all hung over the next day. I'm like, how y'all? I'm feeling great, buddy.
I know. I'll bright and chipper. See if it won. What's up, babe? You can come say hi.
Yeah, tell her come say hello.
Come say hi. No, she's being shy.
Oh,
Oh,
come on
now.
Chicken gears.
See, just pretend it's a car show.
I mean, we've already talked about you, so you got to at least show your face.
Truck
Come
in
on.
here.
Yeah, cat eye.
Yeah, see, cat eye here.
Yeah.
we know what's up. We follow. It ain't happening.
She's like, no.
Oh, you're supposed to photobomb me.
We get a lot of people when they come on the show, like we're gonna have them on like guests. They're like so nervous and stuff. It's like it's really not that bad. Like we just sit here and bullshit.
No. Oh man, I know. Yeah, she's done photos with vehicles and stuff. She got some hot photos. My calendar of her stays on June all year long.
That's awesome. I just got a cat balls poster from Justin Chamberlain. It's like cat nuts. Like he sent it to me. I'm like, like it's hanging up in the back. I don't even care. And then Big sent me one of like dogs pooping or something.
What's up?
Oh, beautiful dog.
Mm-hmm.
Love
How old is he?
How old is this? Is my girl's dog. How old is he? 10? Yeah.
Wow.
Dogo? Is he Argentine Dogo? He's a good boy.
Nice. Yeah, he's pretty.
Huh.
There's another one
there's the other
skirming across the back.
His
Hey,
tail,
what about me?
his tail will drop you to your knees if it hits the wrong spot.
That's awesome.
Like an alligator whipping you.
Yeah, I saw you, German Shepherd, back there earlier.
Yeah,
Oh
he's,
yeah, Ace.
down here sleeping.
Come
I
over
can't
here.
even get to it.
You're never shy.
It's like, but I don't want to see a bunch of damn dick guys.
She's been working all day. She's just in her sweat.
I got to hear about these some bitches complain all the time. Why the hell I want to talk to them? Now, is she helping you with the Elimadent, or what's she do?
Now she works from home. She's a mortgage loan processor.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I come in there and bug her all the time. She kicks me out.
I'm sure she loves that.
She makes good money, especially working from home.
That's a job you got to focus on too. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
oh,
Like,
it
there's
does.
so much little tedious stuff with that.
She's got all these windows open and check boxes and forms. I'm like, "What's up, babe?" And she's like, "Can I help you?"
That sounds like Amanda when I walk in. She's doing a CCC estimate. I'm like, all right, thanks for fixing this. I'll holler at you.
I creep up now, like I look at the screen. I'll come back later.
I love it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Well, man, it was we're right at the hour mark.
Yeah.
But no, we appreciate you coming on and
Thanks for having me.
and talking with us. And great show. And
yeah,
of course,
once I seen you kind of back on social media a little bit, I was like, I'm hitting him up. It's time to get him on the show.
Yeah, you'll see a lot more of me now. Now I got Tom trying to promote more. So if you guys ever need to fill a slot or something.
Now we need to get your boy Gerhard on.
Oh, Jay?
That's
Jay.
my boy. That's my bestie. Yeah.
We need to try to get him on.
Okay, I'll hit him up.
Yeah.
I remember seeing you guys.
Fun.
I think we was at the hotel at Anson Open House, and I talked to you and him outside for a while. Man,
yeah, I remember that.
Like, yeah, I'll be there.
Dude, I love Jay. That's my best friend in the whole world, man. He's been there
awesome.
through everything. I love that dude.
Well, he's gonna have that's a great story. Him being PDR and all that to where he is now, and that
rock star
of it. That's why that's why I want to get him on, and he's always seemed like just such a great guy.
He's the most genuine, down to earth, big hearted dude you'll meet. He is the shit.
Love you too, Mama.
What's up, Mama number 2?
I ain't seen her in a while. Yeah, Jay, I ain't never seen him not smiling. Like he's always got the biggest cheese and grin on his face and everything. It's people I love to be around. Just make me feel better.
Absolutely. Hey, he's got a huge heart.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's been a great show. I've enjoyed every minute of it. If I wasn't so tired, I'd say we can keep on going, but I'm
Yep.
My eyes are just trying to close.
Hey, we got plenty of time to do it again.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, man, we'll if we don't see you before MT in Orlando, because we don't really go to the Vegas one, but Kevin's asking me to go, and
He knows my answer. We don't mix. Me and Vegas don't mix.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not a fan either, but I got to go to help promote the product. So I'll be there this year. Time to Vegas one.
So everybody watching, if y'all didn't go to MTE and see the new Elimadent lights, like once you start seeing them in stock, grab one. They're sexy and they're like the functionality of them is awesome. I love them.
This first batch is limited, so it's going to go quick. After that, the next batch will be good. But if you want one in this first batch,
I'm texting you right now my address.
Quick, yeah.
Second batch, you won't run out for a while.
Second batch, but I say that, and for my luck, we'll have another port issue or who knows.
No, it's going to be great. It's
new COVID or something.
That's the hard thing with parts like that. Like I know Todd at Carbon Tech had a lot of issues with parts, and Chad Peters when he had Endeavor. Like parts is a nightmare.
Oh, everything's been a nightmare. Cost, supply chain, shipping. Oh God.
People's like, why is that light so expensive? You should have seen what it took to build it. Like,
same reason everything else is expensive.
Yep.
But no, appreciate you coming on, brother, and appreciate everybody watching. And we'll let you know about a show next week. But
guys.
Peace out.
Bye, everybody.